Have you ever wondered that challenges in relationships aren't obstacles, but opportunities for growth? Or that before you decide to let go of someone, have you truly looked at things with reason rather than fleeting emotions? And finally, how can we love wisely and patiently without getting swept away by overwhelming feelings? Let's explore the answers through the philosophy of Stoicism, a profound mindset where difficulties are not barriers, but stepping stones to a stronger version of ourselves. Stoicism teaches us that hardships in life, especially in relationships, aren't things to avoid or despair over. Instead, they are precious chances to cultivate inner strength, wisdom, and resilience. Have you ever asked yourself whether what really controls your life is not external circumstances, but how you react to them? This is the essence of the thoughts of philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. They emphasize that adversity is not only inevitable, but also essential for developing virtues such as patience, courage, and self discipline. Rather than feeling discouraged or blaming others, Stoicism encourages us to focus on what lies within our control, our thoughts, decisions, and actions, and accept what lies beyond with calmness and clarity. Imagine this. When losing a job, instead of drowning in disappointment, a Stoic views the event as something beyond their control, then channels energy into learning new skills or seeking new opportunities. This isn't about suppressing emotions, but mastering them. So we act thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Stoicism teaches that it is our perception of events, not the events themselves, that shapes our experience. By reframing challenges as opportunities, both character and perseverance grow stronger. Remarkably, this philosophy paves the way to tranquility and fulfillment, even amid life's toughest trials. Have you ever wondered how embracing a Stoic approach to challenges might change the way you handle difficult situations? Let's continue by diving deeper into the difference between emotion and reason, two forces that determine how we face these trials. Building on our earlier reflection about how Stoicism helps us balance emotion and reason, let's dive deeper into these two essential aspects of human decision making. Emotion and reason are fundamental, yet often seen as opposing forces when we make decisions. Emotion is the instinctive, immediate reaction triggered by deep personal feelings and experiences. Its power is undeniable. It drives us to act quickly, guided by intuition. For example, fear makes us flee from danger, while love inspires selfless acts without hesitation. Emotions are closely tied to survival and personal values, enabling empathy and understanding. However, emotions can sometimes cloud our judgment, leading to impulsive choices without fully weighing the consequences. On the other hand, reason is a slower, more deliberate process involving logical thinking, analysis, and reflection. When we use reason, we carefully weigh pros and cons, evaluate possible outcomes, and make decisions based on objective criteria. For instance, choosing to save money instead of making an impulsive purchase is an exercise of reason. Though often viewed as opposites, emotion and reason are not mutually exclusive. Effective decision making typically requires a harmonious balance of both. Emotion provides passion, motivation, and a sense of purpose, while reason channels these feelings productively and wisely. Ignoring emotion can lead to cold, detached decisions. Neglecting reason may result in irrational, thoughtless actions. Imagine a leader who must be empathetic and emotionally aware to connect with others, yet also rational and strategic when making important decisions. By understanding the strengths and limitations of both emotion and reason, we learn to recognize when we're overly emotional or excessively analytical. This balance allows us to make more thoughtful, well rounded choices. Next, let's explore another crucial skill on this journey: fair judgment, the ability to assess situations objectively, without bias, and with true understanding. Building on our previous discussion about fair judgment, let's now explore two invaluable virtues that help us grow and gracefully navigate life's challenges: wisdom and patience. It's natural for each of us to hold personal beliefs shaped by our own experiences. However, fair judgment requires us to consciously set aside these biases to consider a broader, more objective perspective. Empathy plays a crucial role here because when we truly understand the feelings and situations of others, our decisions become more compassionate and balanced. Accountability is another key aspect of fair judgment. Being willing to admit mistakes and correct them when new information arises shows integrity and fairness. In leadership, fair judgment is vital. It influences team morale and organizational trust. Leaders who exercise fair judgment tend to inspire loyalty, cooperation, and stronger bonds within their teams. In summary, fair judgment is a vital quality that fosters justice, understanding, and harmony in all areas of life. By striving to be objective, empathetic, and accountable, individuals can positively contribute to their relationships and communities. Next, we turn to two closely linked virtues, wisdom and patience, qualities that, when cultivated together, deepen our understanding of life and enable us to face challenges with grace. Wisdom is more than just accumulating knowledge. It's the ability to thoughtfully apply what we know in ways that are fair and beneficial. It allows us to see beyond surface level situations, recognize the broader impact of our actions, and make decisions that are not only right in the moment, but sustainable over the long term. Patience, on the other hand, is the strength to endure difficulties, delays, and obstacles without losing composure. It empowers us to wait for the right moment, persevere when the path is unclear, and trust that our efforts will bear fruit, even if results don't come immediately. The connection between wisdom and patience runs deep. Wisdom teaches us that not all rewards come instantly, and meaningful achievements often require time and persistence. It helps us see that rushing decisions or forcing outcomes can cause bigger setbacks. Patience, guided by wisdom, prevents impulsive actions and allows us to observe, learn, and respond thoughtfully. In relationships, patience informed by wisdom helps us communicate more effectively, listen more attentively, and respond with empathy rather than frustration. In personal growth, it helps us view setbacks as opportunities to learn rather than failures. Both wisdom and patience are nurtured through experience and reflection. In the next section, we will explore how to apply these virtues practically in daily life, gradually building a resilient spirit and stronger, more meaningful relationships. Building on the virtues of wisdom and patience, we realize that cultivating these qualities requires mindfulness and a willingness to learn from our mistakes. Together, they empower us to face challenges with resilience and grace, making life not only more manageable, but also deeply meaningful. This cultivation is a lifelong journey, one that brings clarity, peace, and a richer connection to the world around us. Now let's dive into the timeless inspiration of Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, who taught us that the key to a fulfilled and resilient life lies in mastering one's mind and emotions. At the heart of Stoicism is the essential distinction between what is within our control and what is not. Our thoughts, actions, and reactions belong to us, while external events, such as the weather, others' opinions, or unexpected challenges, are beyond our influence. The Stoics believe that peace comes from accepting this reality and focusing our energy solely on what we can change. For example, when facing criticism or failure, the Stoic response is to reflect on our own actions, learn what we can, and move forward with integrity rather than getting caught up in frustration or resentment. Another core concept in Stoicism is amor fati, or loving one's fate. This means embracing every event, good or bad, as a necessary part of our journey. Rather than merely enduring challenges, the Stoics encourage us to welcome them as opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, writes about transforming obstacles into fuel for progress, viewing adversity as a way to strengthen character and deepen understanding. This mindset reduces anxiety and builds resilience as we learn to see setbacks not as barriers but as stepping stones. Stoicism also emphasizes living in harmony with nature and fully engaging with the present moment, instead of longing for the past or fearing the future. Stoics encourage mindful presence, acting with clear purpose and intention. This philosophy does not promote suppressing emotions, but managing them through rational thought. By practicing mindfulness, self-discipline, and acceptance, Stoicism provides a framework to navigate life's difficulties with grace and composure. In the next part, we will explore how to apply these Stoic principles practically in daily life, transforming challenges into opportunities and building stronger, more resilient spirits.